Hello everyone, and welcome back to the world of survival horror. I wish you all good luck. I thank each and every one of you for stopping by. As always, you are the best superstar destroyers of all time. And always remember that we are destruction. WAHOO! Alright, is this the finale of Dead Space? I think it might be, sadly. So, let's finish off chapter 12, which is, funny enough, called Dead Space, and, yeah, react to the ending and maybe play a little bit of New Game Plus mode. I don't think we'll be able to play the whole entirety of New Game Plus, but it will at least be a bit fun, right? And, we have a lot of health and ammo and weapons to kill all these necromorphs, so let's just have a good time. Let me see if I can put that Space 2 in the background there a bit. Not really. Damn, Isaac. Low health. Also, to clear up some things on the last stream, I know we had a conversation about Dead Space 2 online, and I did say that I was unable to play it because you had to pay for it. And I'm always down for people correcting me because I don't want to... Damn, I hate my own fucking voice. Spread misinformation, but I was looking at my Dead Space 2 collector's box here, the same one where I got my plasma cutter, and it maybe it could have been just a PS3 version, right? But it specifically says right on the box right here, Online Pass! Activate your Dead Space 2 Online Pass to access online features. So yeah, I don't know, maybe it was different on the Xbox or PC, but at least on the PS3, because I'm a pleb, I wasn't able to play the multiplayer mode of that game. It sucks. It really looks like fun though, but yeah, I just wanted to clear that up yesterday. But now we can focus on today. But what am I doing here? Why haven't I appreciate all of you amazing destroyers for stopping by? Desco, Jaybird, AG, what's up? Let's see. I wonder if the Ishimura is actually up. That would actually be kind of cool if you could see it. I mean, it is in space, so probably not. But at least you can see the piece of the planet they cracked and is floating in there.
Now's our chance.
She's like, yo.
You can upload the marker from the console. Come on.
If anyone missed the last playthrough, many things happened. Hammond is not with us anymore. Sad face. He had a nice hug with Chen. I will say I'm very surprised with how Dr. Mercer was handled. In the OG game, you at least get to like give him one good like punch with your plasma cutter or plasma shots. Like he kind of let himself be taken by the infector, and then you had to fight him while he was an enhanced slasher. He's not even that strong. He's just a regular enhanced slasher, but it was the fact that you at least get to fight him again or fight him at all. In this remake, he kind of gets destroyed by the tentacles, eerily similar to how Alfred Ashford died in the Dark Side Chronicles. But hey, I'm okay. Hey, who knows? Maybe he might show up later, but if he doesn't, then oh well. Also, make sure to always be on live chat, because top chat hardly tells you everything. We found Nicole. She's gonna help us destroy the marker or stop it. And apparently there was an Ada Wong in our midst, and it's probably the person I haven't referred to yet. Are you going to touch that? Okay. Why can't you do it? But I'm assuming this chapter might take us about an hour, and that's when the game is done, sadly. I'm just wondering if New Game Plus mode lets us, like, carry over everything right away, or we gotta find it and it's gonna be upgraded. The Ada Wong wasn't Hammond? Bro, I know, and I was laughing the entire time. I'm like, bro, they made Hammond so freaking, like, shifty in this remake. He's so shady in the remake, but if you played the original, you know, how it's supposed to play out, and I'm like, yeah, I trust you, Hammond. I trust you. Unless they completely changed them, then I would have been like, oh, my trust is broken. But, yeah, no, Hammond was a good guy the entire time. It might have been the other person that was telling us, hey, what's Hammond doing, that was actually the bad guy all along. Oh. Many twists in this game. You don't get these many twists in, well, that many survival horror games, I would say. Kendra Daniels? Damn.
We return the marker to its pedestal. The loading track leads directly to the excavation site. It'll work. The hive mind will obey. We'll be whole again. You and I can be together.
I love this remake so much. Like,
we need to hurry.
I don't want to be that guy to be like, oh, it might be hard to go back to the old game, but it will be somewhat awkward not hearing Isaac's voice at all. And I'm so glad they got, I believe his name is Gunnar Wright, to reprise his role again.
I'll help from the control room.
It makes playing Dead Space 1 into Dead Space 2 that much more fluid, because you'll be used to the voice instead of how most people reacted to back then when Dead Space 2 came out and then Isaac Clarke started talking. It wasn't that it was like, hey, Daniel Plays, what's up? It wasn't like, oh, like, I hate this voice. It was just weird to hear a character that didn't talk at all started having, like, these conversations. It's kind of like if Half-Life 3 came out and then, shit, I'm gonna forget the guy's name. You guys help me out. And he just starts talking throughout the whole entire game, and it's gonna be like, this is kind of weird. Might not be bad, but just weird. Damn it! Crowbar Man! Oh, I'm stumbling. I'm thinking of Alex, but I know it's not him. Is there a screen effect? Yeah, there seems to be some type of effect that happens when we get close to the marker. Don't tell me, I'll think about it. I'll think about it. And funny enough, that's actually the inspiration for why they wanted Isaac Clarke to be a silent protagonist in the first game. Wait, you see, ooh, it gets spooky. Also, the necromorphs glow red when they get near the marker too, which I do not know what that means. PCSI retrieval orders from Captain B. Matthias. Retrieve victims of Union Square mass destruction. From Aegis 7, bodies are to be transported to USG Shimura Morgue with security escort. Notify Dr. G. Damas and T-Kine upon arrival. Assignments, blah blah blah. Cool. Comments, Gabe. Yeah, I know it's casket duty, but I think you'll like this one. I hear a buddy of yours is down on Aegis 7. And a kitty assignment like this should leave time for a meetup. Don't scare the rookie, Alyssa. I have a feeling that some of these text logs actually might reference the characters from Extraction. I know I haven't been reading that many because sometimes it's just too much lore, but I'll most likely read it after I finish the game or on my own time. I hope it doesn't, Jaybird. It seems to slow them down for a bit, but I don't know if that also makes them stronger. Alright, what are we working here? We hoarded like hoarders for the whole entire game, and now we're stuck with like 5 stacks of plasma cutter, a shit ton of machine gun ammo, ripper, flamer, a lot of contact energy, line, shotgun shells, and we got ping! We got ping! We're gonna put that into our inventory because it increases all of our stats by 0.0%. And yeah, we should be good with that. And maybe we'll bring a health pack with us. I feel like Isaac's been too low on health the entire game. Hey, how you doing, Dark Matter Fox? Let's just go for it. Full send in. Pretty good, pretty good. Just gonna finish up some dead space. I think I might bring one more small. It's hard to tell if a medium would overfill it or I would need 2 more smalls again, but I'm just gonna bring 2 just in case. I didn't even check how much money I had. 21k? But this is the chapter where every secret gets revealed, so... We'll see what we can do to, make that a fun ride. Capacity, we'll get that soon. Pulse with special 3. I'll get the bigger grenade blast. That seems pretty cool. Ricochets, I don't want that. Firewalls burn for much longer. Increase the range of flamethrower's primary fire, that's pretty cool. Greatly increases fuel capacity. The thing is, everywhere I go, unless I just go up here, will increase the capacity, and I don't want to do that right now. I'm still going to be stingy with cap on, even though we're this far into the game. I am going to upgrade the damage on this gun, though. Oh yeah, secondary fire damage, let's go. That's 2 damage for the shotgun I could have right now. Shit. I think that's good enough for now. And then if we need ammo for the force gun, we'll come back here. Underbone, which is Undertale, but you play as the bosses? Oh, that's pretty cool. Is that like a mod? I like how the game's still telling us to go over there, but we're still gonna go anywhere we want to. Oh, do I not have Ripper ammo on backup? Shit. Bam, you okay? You forgot your leg? Most likely.
This is Sergeant Bram Newman. P-Sec evacuation report. The shuttle's gone. Took off and then crashed right back down into the bay. Took a whole crowd with it. Must be 100 people here. We've lost the rest of them. God help us. There's no way out. Anyone hearing this, do not land. I repeat, do not land on Aegis 7. Fuck the Ishimura. They left us to die.
Oops. Well. We landed. Also, I noticed we had like 4 saw blades, so let's just put 8 on it. Oh! She said the thing!
The eye of the storm. They can't stay in it for long.
This pedestal. What Why there?
It amplifies. The marker's pulse will be felt across the planet. The dead will sleep. And the living will see what can't be forgotten.
Damn. But also, you see, play smart. They threw 2 infectors at me, and we threw those bodies outside a long time ago, so... Oh, I guess that's a problem. Oh, it's a spitter, never mind. Get in there. There we go. Kind of sus, right? She is being kind of sus. Where did Nicole go, by the way? I guess she got out of there before. Oh, she went in there. I should have probably brought some ammo with me on backup. Also, the ping thing was a joke. Ping literally does nothing in your inventory. I'm just doing it for the shits. You get 3K from selling ping, though, but it's ping! I'll laugh if I drop it and I, like, lose it somewhere. Oh, yeah. Yep. I know this place. Yeah, we're doing it for the lulz.
Warning, unknown biohazard detected.
Biohazard, I love that game. Is that enhanced? Oh shit. Oh yeah, they're enhanced. Nice grab, nice grab. Fuck you. Yeah, you see that baby's red for some reason. Damn, you hurt. That's sick as shit. You see, this is what like a mercenaries mode for Dead Space would look like. It's not gonna lie, it's actually pretty anxiety-inducing. It's funny. Resident Evil's like mercenaries mode fun. Dead Space, if it had a mercenary mode, fucking terrifying. Also, Jaybird, I will say I'm actually surprised EA never really tried like a first-person Dead Space.
Yeah.
And your parents? Your mother was a unitologist. She believed.
She believed so much it killed her. Is this what she would have wanted?
She did. Would that make this easier?
Maybe it's a good thing I'll never know.
I won't lie, I actually don't know if in the OG lore Isaac's parents were part of Unitology. If not, I actually do like this edition. You can kind of see why Isaac would be against the whole religion when it kind of took the lives of his parents. Space, zombies, religion, what can go wrong? Actually, I think that's the premise of Alien 3. Minus the whole zombies part. Okay. Or at least his mom was? If it wasn't in, like, the first game, it probably was expanded on in one of the books or comics. But like I've been stating throughout the whole playthrough, I'm loving that they're pulling from all of the Dead Space lore and putting it into this first game. Hell, it's so smart of them to put the opening like cutscene of Dead Space 2 into Dead Space 1, the one where like Isaac is talking to Nicole before the events of this game. Oh, that one's still such a good one to me. What's in here? Yes, you did, and I believe I said it, but you might have gone by the time by the time you heard me. But I'll say happy belated birthday for you then. Oh, how many nodes do I have right now? Two? Ah, we can't even go back. Shit. Yeah, that's not good. Also, I've been seeing some, like, speedrunning playthroughs of this game, and I see people moving around while aimed down sights. I don't know if, like, that actually makes you faster than walking in base form. It would probably make sense, though. Reminds me how you have to be on low health in RE2 Remake to gain speed or something.
It's okay. Hit test connection. What's it say?
Power failure detected. Tether generator. Gravity control.
One of the ground side gravity tethers. Maybe a busted power line. I'm on it.
Please hurry. We can't fail now.
What does it say? Error cannot identify rig ID. That's very sus. Yeah, you already warned me. Thank you ahead of time. That way I can fucking put this gun here. Yeah, there we go. Firewall fucks them up so much. Like, I don't know if Firewall should be that strong. These things are annoying as shit to kill. And the fact you can just hit them by kill them with one alternate fire of that flamethrower, shit. Too good, too good. I think before kept on telling me it was caution that you have to be at. We'll restore it after we check this area out. A lot of goopy stuff on the ground, which is not good because it's gonna make me slower. Ooh, what would be in here? That's kind of cute. You were playing hardcore on it? Aw, that's amazing. I can't believe I missed out on that. I think the main differences with hardcore in the other modes is less resources, zombies deal more damage, and they can take more hits. Other than that, it's the exact same. It's not like the puzzles are going to be different. And at least in my experience, you only gain a little bit of ammo in the beginning parts of the game. Once you start going through the second half, you just start getting ammo for all your guns. I think with Leon, I end up with like 20 shotgun shells on backup, and it's like, wow, this is too much. But not gonna lie, JV, seeing you play RE2 Remake has been making me want to play that game again. I'm gonna have to play it very soon just because RE4 Remake's coming out, so I have to play something similar to it. And I guess Dead Space could count as that game, funny enough. Let's see what we got. Shotgun shell. Oh, well, let me put that away. Line racks, that. Well, how many guns we have? I'll bring one more triple pack with us, why not? And then maybe we sell one of these to gain enough money to buy another node. No, it makes sense. There's no bench here? Because sometimes you'll see someone play the game and you'll be like, ooh, I remember when I had fun with this part, or you'll see something that you've never seen before and you want to try it out yourself, right?
Contamination field engaged.
Okay, I was gonna say there's literally blood on there. Oh, that's one of the tentacles. I'm like, why is there just blood? I know this game has blood and gore, but just random?
Warning, main power interrupted. Tether generators are offline.
I swear, that's the same robot voice from Far Cry 3 Blood Dragon. Also, I don't remember this part at all. I wasn't on stream, sad face. Is this where you're gonna fight the fucking brute?
Notifying maintenance.
Nothing there. Go in there. Hey, Carlos, how are you doing?
Doors to east generator.
See, if you want to make a part of Dead Space easy, just put unlimited stasis refill there. Come on, go in. It is, Carlos. So we got to start picking up the pace and play more scary games.
Restored to west generator.
Although the only games I have planned to play before RE4 Remake comes out is obviously RE4 OG, Resident Evil 2 Remake, And yeah, I don't even know. Maybe we'll play Dead Space New Game Plus again, or try to get the Impossible Mode trophy, because they're pretty much going to be similar games, other than the fact one game you kill the enemies by dismemberment, and the other one you kill them by just putting enough lead until they die. I can't even say headshots, because headshots in a certain part of the game is only going to make the enemy stronger. Plagas. Ooh. Hey, no problem at all, right? Also, I kind of see something blue in there. No, never mind. I was gonna say, what if the last generator's like stuck in one of those like sacks? No. Oh, generator, where are you? I'd laugh if I accidentally threw it across the map or some shit. You can't even leave until this shit's done. You can now blow the Ganado's head to avoid producing plagas when they're down, and also key to survival. Since they're far stronger now, but what if I want the plagas to explode? So then I can just kill them with one flash grenade. No, I saw that like stabbing them when they're on the ground mechanic. It looks pretty cool, but I will say if it takes off and it most likely will, if it takes off like durability off your knife, I'm not gonna do it. I'd rather just pop heads and throw a flashbang. The only way that reason that might not work would be because
Emergency elevator offline. Notifying maintenance.
of course, if flashbangs don't kill plagas instantly, which that would be stupid.
Power restored to central generator.
But now we, shit. I was gonna say, but now we can't go up the elevator.
Ready for restart. Restarting tether. Now entering zero gravity.
Oh no.
Damn it, Isaac. Power is slowing again. Come back to the marker quickly.
What's up with the title? This is the last chapter of the game, so make us whole again. So this is kind of like the end of Dead Space, right? Also, it's more of a question as well. Like, yeah, we're done the game, but like, what does that mean for the future of the series? Did this game sell enough for EA to maybe try and remake Dead Space 2? Or is this going to be the last time we ever see Dead Space in our lives, sadly? I don't know, but I can tell you that all I can say is this. I'm glad I live in the timeline where at least this game got a second chance. Not saying it never got a first chance, it's just it never got ported or remastered, so it's kind of hard to go back to this game. I should have been... Yeah, I should have died there. Babies? Oh, these fucking things. Oh, it's a two-shot? Oh, yeah, no, I also put the DS there, because why not? And for some people, the DS never really died. That sounded pretty close. They should have put actual guardians around this area. That would have actually killed me instantly. That banana horde on the stage, right? To me, Blanca in Street Fighter 6 acts like Blanca in Street Fighter Alpha 3. Which, funny enough, that's the game where he looked the most like monstrous, or almost like a gorilla. And funny enough, he actually has a lot of animations in that game where he eats a banana, so that's kind of cool. I think my favorite Blanca victory animation is when he takes out the blender. He like puts his finger on the electrical plug and like turns it on and like blends a smoothie inside. Yeah, those are the types of animations I miss from fighting games. Yeah, which, I mean, he's not wrong, but I don't know. To me, Blanca has always looked like a monster. He never really looked like a human. Especially in the first game, Street Fighter 2, he looks like... I don't even know. He doesn't look like a gorilla, but he looks like a monster. It doesn't help with at least Street Fighter 2, his eyes were like pure white. Green Gorilla Hulk. Worst part is I can hear music playing in the background, but it's so hard to hear with the fan on. Of course, I mean, he's the Jungle Boy / Tarzan archetype of the game. But I won't lie, I still wish Street Fighter would have a crazy type of character in the game. Like, human that acts like a gorilla, that's cool, but why don't we actually get a real gorilla in the game? We were so close to actually getting a gorilla in Street Fighter also. If you see the ending of, I believe, Ed's ending in Street Fighter 5 or Falk's, you see Ed and Falk with like a whole unit of psycho soldiers, and one of them is literally a gorilla. Everyone was flipping their shit. It got to the point where people actually thought that G was going to transform into a gorilla. And before you ask, it's because there's a game called Primal Rage where there's a character that looks exactly like G, and his animal form is a gorilla. So many things were, many rumors and many speculations were had when Street Fighter V was in its prime. I'm still here waiting for Necro to come to Street Fighter V. Anyways, let me see what you guys are saying. Cut Jimmy some slack, will ya? Oh, that's where we go? Okay, sure. I love Jimmy. Although, well, I mean, this can be said for like almost all Street Fighter characters. Blanca never really had a good story. It's cute in the beginning, like him trying to find his like mama, but then after they just had nothing else for him. He's just Dan's and Sakura's friend or sidekick. That kind of spooked me, not gonna lie. Ow! Fuck! Oh, buddy! So they're throwing everything at me. Okay, that's different. In the OG game, I believe you kill everything first, and then the brute comes. Firewall. Motherfucker. Are you dead? Oh, that's funny. Ah! Yeah, get like a dirt cheap PS4 or Xbox One, and you should be able to play Street Fighter 6. You don't need the next gen consoles to be able to play that game. I will say, yeah, there might be some settings that only the next gen consoles get, like unlocked refresh rate mode, but even then, that causes screen tearing when people are watching. I hope they fix that. That so far is my biggest concern with Street Fighter 6. Honestly, there's screen tearing when you unlock when you put on the performance mode on. You can actually see it in some of my Street Fighter 6 gameplays. Like it'll be looking normally, and then just it's like, oh, what happened there? But if I'm on default settings, it works perfectly if you're viewing it. But I won't lie, that unlocked frame rate mode helps so much in Street Fighter 6. It's almost a cheat. And you can bet your ass all the fucking FGC people are gonna have that on, so, you know, I'm gonna have that on. Anyways, I don't think it's on the Xbox One, it's only on the Series S and X? Shit! That sucks. I think RE4 will get ported to the Switch, Carlos, but sadly I don't think SF6 is possible to be ported on the Switch. If it does get ported on the Switch, I feel like it's only going to be like arcade mode and online mode. I think everything else would be too much for the Switch to handle. I will say that. And Resident Evil 4 will be coming out on the Switch, I'm assuming, but it won't be until they get the cloud version of RE4 available on the Switch. Because I believe that's the only way you can play RE7, Village 2, and 3 Remake. You have to play the cloud version on the Switch. Oh, of course it would, but I can only assume if like a Switch is versing like a PS4 player, it might work well. It's anything else that's when you start having problems. But I don't know. I mean, GoldenEye just came out a couple days ago on the Switch, so if that game's online is good, then hopefully other online games on the Switch could be as good. I don't know. Nintendo never really focuses on online gameplay. Also, that's a shit, and I mean a shit ton of contact beam ammo. Am I gonna still paying? No. I literally have no need for 3K right now. Then just drop those modes on it, since the game has proved to be huge. That would be the best thing Nintendo would do, but that's only if Nintendo, what the fuck, cares about having that game on their console. Who knows? It wouldn't be the first time Capcom released like an alternate version of a game they own on the Switch. Like, funny enough, and I've been hearing this from the dudes, obviously, but the best version of Devil May Cry 3 to play is actually on the Switch, because the Switch actually has some features and enhancements that no other version of that game has. And Street Fighter 2, the new challengers or the new warriors is only on Nintendo Switch, and I hate that because that's the only game that has like Evil Ryu and Violent Ken in Street Fighter 2, and I'm like, god damn it. Also, I didn't save like a dumbass. So it wouldn't be too out of the realm of possibility for like Capcom to make like a Switch edition that's only like arcade mode and online. Is it gonna be like a butchered version of SF6? Of course, but that's what you would have to do if you want to make it work on that console, right? Oh yeah, I believe all 3 Devil May Cry games are on the Switch. And if anyone's wondering why the Devil May Cry 3 is the best version on the Switch, or why the Switch is the best version of DMC3, other than PC mods, which I'm going to get to, is because for some reason on the Switch, they made it so Dante can style switch on the fly, and you cannot do that in any other version of that game. They incorporated something from the future games and put it on the Switch version, and I'm just like, god damn it. So now I gotta get the Switch to play the best version of Devil May Cry 3, right? Or mods on the PC. But yeah, that's the example of Capcom doing something specific only on the Switch. Although for some reason that's a good thing that they did on the Switch that I wish I could have. Bread cake? Oh yeah. Stop hitting yourself with your own leg. Have a wrench. Have another wrench. I'm actually surprised it's only one. This will eventually kill him. It just takes a while. Yeah, just finish it off. Alright. Village? I believe Village is on the Switch. It's just like I said, you gotta play it through the cloud. Which, I've never really played a game through the cloud, so I can only imagine it's a case-by-per-case basis whether it works amazing or it works horribly. Oh yeah, let me see if there's anything I've missed out, sorry. Yeah, calm down. The Nintendo 3DS at least got a second win after Nintendo stopped supporting it because it's... Sir, what? Uh-oh, uh-oh. Well, flash grenades would be a nice add-on moments like those. Well, I mean, the flash grenade has to be in Resident Evil 4 because that's where it was introduced in the series. I guess someone could say flash grenades were in RE1, but that's specifically RE1 Remake. And they already did test out the flash grenades in, I believe, RE2 and 3 Remake. I would not be surprised if they just copied the exact same model from RE2 Remake and just put it in 4. The difference now is that it actually kills enemies when the Plaga is out. Unless they change that. Which, I mean, I guess I wouldn't mind, I don't know. Oh, one more? One more? Bruh. I hate your noises, I hate you, and I hate your detachable limbs. Yeah, there they are. Where's my firewall? Firewall, firewall! And now the head follows me. Huh, dividers are starting to be somewhat easy now. Oh, nice, Carlos. Was anything new that you learned that you didn't know beforehand? Leon, help! I can't believe it took until this long for that command to actually happen. That's funny. That's funny. Help! So give me 1 second. I'll read that as soon as I get past this part here. I don't know why I haven't been using the contact beam that much this playthrough. I guess I just don't really like it that much. Oh, then it's just been a while since it's happened. Did you see the new Game Informer preview of RE4 Remake? They showed the church. Also, I don't think people are gonna like the fact you can't hide Ashley in dumpsters anymore. The only reason people might not like that is if Ashley is more of a burden this time around than in the OG game, right? Like, if you couldn't hide Ashley in the OG game, would it be more harder or more, like, hair pulling? Yes, because then you always have to be on the lookout for Ashley, right? But those dumpsters help those sections out because then you could just focus on the enemies. But apparently, and I don't know how I feel about this, Ashley doesn't have a health bar. She, like, if she takes enough damage, she'll go into a down state, a la Warzone, and then if she gets hit in that state, that's when it's over. So, I'm not gonna lie, I'm already making plans to, like, leave Ashley, like... Okay, imagine Ashley's that door, and then there's like 6 enemies behind Ashley. I actually don't mind leaving Ashley in front of me, because if she has no health bar, Ashley can literally be like the distraction while I like pop heads off the Ganados. It's only when Ashley's on the ground that I'll be like, okay, shit, now I actually gotta protect her, but... Yeah, like, I'm already thinking of strategies to abuse that fact, and I don't like that. But hey, that's just me. I know more people are more pissed off that, QuickTime events aren't going to be a thing in the game. It's funny, Resident Evil 4 started the whole QuickTime event craze, and now, like, it's kind of gone. And, hell, even this game has some QuickTime events, but if you really think about it, the only QuickTime events you have to do are when you're getting grabbed. It's not like you gotta do a QuickTime event while you're in a cutscene like Resident Evil 4. Yeah, at least you don't have to heal now. Like, now all those yellow herbs are going straight to Leon. Alright, but I'll talk more about RE4 Remake in a bit. This part's kind of important now that I know where we're at. I won't lie, this... I don't know, maybe the new... the rework on the weapon... Oh, fuck, never mind. And I miss. And it sucks. Oh, fuck me. Look how slow he is. What game do you guys think is going to be more gorier, this game or the Resident Evil 4 Remake? It's actually going to be a pretty hard question to answer, in my honest opinion. The only way RE4 Remake can be gorier than this game is if they keep the same amount of death animations in the remake, because I don't think Leon's gonna be like taking off the skin off of the enemies like you can in this game. Hey, Prixbox, how are you doing? Like, look at that. That literally stripped the skin off of it. Oh, fuck. That's a bad idea. I fucked up. I fucked up. I fucked up. And the baby's still kicking! Ow! You fucks! Oh, really? That does sound cool, although I'm not knocking anything off of it, but that sounds like Sebastian's death animation from the Chainsaw Man in Evil Within 1. So that's cool how Leon will get chopped, like sliced in half, but if anything, it's more on a knock on Capcom just trying to take more of Shinji Mikami's fucking shit from Evil Within 1. Which, hey, and at least now I get to see Capcom's hybrid of Resident Evil 4 and Evil Within. Something I never thought I would, like, want, but I do want to try it out. Quick, we gotta make us whole! Motherfucker behind me! Alright, time to read some comments. Remake, I heard, is gonna be even more gory now than the original, like a single Ganado can kill you. Oh, I heard that one, That one sounds funny to me. Maybe, I won't lie, you're seeing the kind of games I grew up with. So, like, when, like, someone says, like, a Ganado's gonna, like, stick his thumbs into Leon's eye and then pull them out, that sounds hilarious to me. I know someone else is like, that's fucking morbid as shit. I just think it's gonna be goofy. Leon's gonna be like, ah! And the Ganado's like, I got your eyeballs! Oh, fuck. It's gonna be a great time, that's all I can say. Let me see if I missed out on anything else. Also, fuck the contact beam, it's a piece of shit. Fight me. Or am I supposed to use the regular fire on the contact beam? I don't know. Surprisingly, I'm liking the Ripper a lot more this time than when I first played this game. The Japanese versions of some of the most recent RE games are interesting to say the least. Well, that's because, well, first of all, this game I believe is completely banned in Japan because extreme violence, gore, and especially dismemberment are just not allowed in Japan. Hell, even if you look at the death animations in Resident Evil 4 OG, you can see how heavily censored they are. Like when the Chainsaw Man like does the animation to Leon's head, Leon like falls down and his head's still attached. It's more similar to RE5's chainsaw death animation than what we know over here. And hell, you can kind of see it with the RE7 as well. When you open up the fridge where you see the police officer's head starting to mutate, in the Japanese version, it's just a picture. And a picture of the... Oh, fuck! Nice hit. Tell me I didn't bring health. Okay. Sorry, this game is starting to get good again. I love it when they throw this many enemies at me. Yeah, they're gonna censor the shit out of the gore over there, but over here, I hope they go to the extreme. They, I'll say they censored the stuff that only the West cares about. Well, not even then. Like, let's be real here. More people would be pissed off if Ada was nerfed in RE4 Remake than if they completely took out the gore from RE4 Remake. Let's be real here. Well, yes, sometimes Japan does remove a lot of violence from their games and media. They at least give us beautiful characters to look at, ayo, right? So it's pick one, pick your poison. And I think I'll stick with the nice looking characters than blood and gore. Also, that tentacle thing better not kill me again, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab all these items first, and then I'm gonna run away. Yeah, I don't like the. I just don't like the contact beam. Granted, it doesn't have any upgrades, so maybe that's why. But shit, yeah, I'll just stick to the force gun. That's just how their culture is over there. The same way, like for Fortnite China when it was still up, you couldn't have like skulls because death is just bad taboo over there. Got it before it blew me up. Nice. Ow! Also, rest in peace, Mine Thrower. I think I was the only one that actually liked that gun. Everyone would always shit on it, but that's because they didn't know how to fucking use it. And oh look, another thing they took from Evil Within. So apparently Leon's gonna have like a bow gun instead of the Mine Thrower. Yes, I guess someone could say that Ada had a bow, but that was only on the DLC. Just checked the Japanese version of Zero Z only, no D-rated version this time. So they might have some blood and gore. Also, I found out that in Japan, kimono is literally oh, damn! I thought it almost sounds similar to another word. I like how people are like, oh, I hope Ashley gets a gun this time. Which I guess she does have one in the trailer, but it's like, bruh, she's not Ellie. She's a fucking she's a college or university student. She has no training in firearms. Do not give her a gun. This is very bad, this is very bad, this is very bad. I had health though! And no problem, Prixbox, alright? Love your profile picture, by the way. Tell me I gotta start from the beginning again. But yeah, Capcom just keeps getting me hyped for a remake. I honestly do think it's gonna be a well-made remake instead of a blading crash grab like 2 and 3 remake. Let's be real here, the only cash grab here was RE3 remake. RE2 remake was a cash grab, but in a different way. Oh, checkpoint. Okay, I'm down with that. Also, no offense, RE4 has been like Capcom's biggest like cash cow cash grab of all time. How many ports of RE4 remake of Resident Evil 4 are there? There has to be more than 10 at this point. Motherfucker. But no, I do understand what you mean before. They're not gonna like just make it to get money. They're actually gonna try and do some changes with it and see if they can improve upon the original. Which to me, the only improvement you would have to do would be graphics and maybe controls. But it seems like they're going a bit further with that. Also, thank you very much, Desco. Just because I'm not that well versed in ratings all across the world. Hell, I still like get dumbfounded when I see a trailer and it says like Peggy 14. I'm like, the fuck is Peggy? Really? Okay, well, first of all, spoilers for anyone that doesn't know he's in the game. Second of all, I am down with that. Just because I loved his take on Wesker in Dead by Daylight. I'm not saying I wouldn't mind if DC Douglas would be in RE4. It's just he has a certain way he portrays Wesker, and I don't mind Wesker going like off the rails, but if we're gonna have that Wesker again, bring DC Douglas back for RE5, right? RE4 Wesker, he was like, Mastermind, Ada, do you have the sample? Like, he was very cutting. He was a kind of cool, like, guy in a dark room, and it's like mysterious. Who the fuck is this guy? That was a good shotgun shot. What? I hate these armored fucks with a passion. Give me a second, Nikki. Exactly, and then at that point, maybe we can change the whole story of RE5 and maybe keep like a cutting Wesker still. Because the only reason Wesker lost in RE5 was because of his fucking man grudge against Chris. If he just stuck to his plan and bombed the whole world, he would have gotten what he wanted, but he's like, Chris, I need you. So, we'll see what they go with. Funny enough, people say that they actually might already starting to test RE5 Remake. I'll talk about it after this cutscene, because, right, Jaybird? Because this is going to be a very interesting cutscene for everyone. So let's just watch and enjoy. Nicole, you okay?
Thank you, Isaac. I always believed in you. We're whole again.
I like how you can see the tethers actually exploding in the background.
Start the tether. Buy us time.
You're just gonna stay here? Oh yeah, JB's been here the whole time. She's waiting to see what's gonna happen in this game. And if this is the part I think it is, we're gonna get a lot of revelations here, and I want to see what they change.
Rerouting gravity tether control.
Come on.
Forget it, Isaac. There's no fixing this.
Let her go, Daniels.
Let who go? Can't you see how delusional you are?
We've got to go. The payload from the planet crack is about to fall.
I gave you a chance to come around, Isaac. But if you still won't see it, I'll help you. One last time. Wrigley override.
This is different.
Watch to the end.
There we go.
Isaac, it's me. I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
I hope so, B4. I think she would like it.
Talk. That's all this research was.
Like I said, if you love Resident Evil 4 or even RE2 Remake, you would love this game.
Not much, is it? Just how to make it listen when he begged for convergence. But I had a different prayer. It spoke. Then it listened. Make this stop, I said. Maybe it understood, but
Oh yeah, and wait for a sale, please. There it
I
is.
can't return what was taken. Why can't I see you again, Isaac? I loved you. I always loved you.
Camera zooms out. Oh gee, game the camera zoomed out. I guess they don't want to see you, let you see her injecting herself. Come on, Isaac, you gotta do the animation. Oh no!
She's Elizabeth Cross. That scientist from hydroponics.
Really?
You folks saw what the marker wanted you to see. Jacob Temple for her, and Nicole for you. Jacob.
That's an interesting twist.
No.
She can't be. What the hell did you do?
You did this to yourself. Nicole's been dead this whole time. You just couldn't handle it, could you? Because if she's gone, at least now it'll be in safe hands. The marker won't turn anyone else into its puppet. Give me the loader remote. No. It's over. We're whole again. For Christ's sake, I'm not going to ask again, Cross.
No, enough people will die.
Then just do it. I've got nothing left to lose.
Fuck.
It's better this way, Isaac. You'll never recover from what the marker's done to you.
I like Daniels' new look here. I won't lie.
And when the tectonic field drops, all this will be buried. Just like Earth wanted.
Fuck! I won't lie, I was actually wondering where Elizabeth Cross was the entire time, and that works so well because I was about to, like, when we got to the ending, I was gonna be like, okay, how the fuck is Nicole actually be able to touch all these control panels when she's not actually there? But now it makes sense because Isaac was seeing Elizabeth Cross. Fuck. Wow. The twist back in 2008 was good, but I'm not saying this is a better twist, but I'm actually surprised I got twisted again. Fuck. I like this. I'm not saying it's better, I'm just saying I like this. Wow. You got a new phone? I hope it's a pretty badass one. I feel serious. What's going on here? Well, we're at the last mission, so throughout the whole game, Isaac Clarke, the only reason we went to do this mission was, one, yay, we gotta do our job, fix the ship, but second, our girlfriend was on this ship, so we were hoping we might have been able to find her and save her, and sadly, as you can see, she was dead before we even arrived. So at this point in time, we're just trying to get the fuck out. Everyone's dead. Markers on the planet. The piece of the planet that the USG Shimura pulled out is now coming crashing down to the planet because the tethers are destroyed. And yeah, now we gotta get out of here before we die. Or else we'll be dead in space. Also, this game's giving us a fuck ton of shit, and I do not know how I feel about that. You can't believe it, right? Oh, it was such a good twist back in the day, Jaybird. And that's why I've seen other people's streams, and some people do talk about it. Hell, right from the get-go, they'll be like, oh, do you think they're going to change up this death, or do you think Daniels isn't going to betray you again? And I'm like, well, every streamer is allowed to do whatever they want, but for me, I'm like, bro, what if a new person's watching in the background? They kind of just got the twist ruined within the first couple of minutes of the game starting. So that's why, even though I might know the twists and turns a game might have, hell, I'll do the same for RE4 Remake. I'm not gonna talk or spoil things that should be coming up. I might say something like, "Oh, this looks familiar," or like, "Huh, I don't remember this here," but I'm not gonna be like, "Yo, in the next cut in this room we're gonna do this, that, and this cutscene's gonna play out." Ooh, let's get that shotgun all the way up. Contact beam is shit. Line gun could... I believe we ran out of ammo for it. I think we're actually out of plasma cutter ammo, so I'm gonna get the capacity upgrade on it to fill it up. Oh, I love the twist in this game. Hell, I'm surprised they, I wasn't able to predict that was going to be Elizabeth Cross. I was surprised that she was in this game. And then I was like, where did she go? Are we ever going to see her? Is she going to rescue us at the end? And no, she was with us the entire time. Like, oh, it's so good, so good. Hey, Blaveny, how are you doing? I just finished High on Life. I was wondering if you check it out. Sadly, I don't think I could play High on Life just because I'm on a PlayStation. My younger brother apparently played it. I still haven't asked what his thoughts were on it. Also, I don't think he should have probably played it. He's never even seen Rick and Morty. We'll increase the duration of the... Platours, how are you doing? Well, you say you gotta let me know that, otherwise I'm gonna be addressing you by your screen name. Alright, this is why we saved up our money for, alright? Or saved all that shit for. Okay, so we'll bring 3 smalls, 3 mediums, and then 3 large. Yeah, we should be good. And then for the shits and giggles, we'll bring plasma cutter, machine gun, ripper, flamer, contact beam, Contact beam. Oh, fuck. Quick, we need more inventory. Peng! Peng! We need you for good luck. I will sell this. Oh, fuck it. Contact beam sucks anyway, so I'm just gonna leave that there. Line racks, yes. And some more shotgun shells. If anything, I should get rid of the low ammunition shit. Yeah. And just bring only full ammo. So 1 plasma, 3 machine gun, 2 ripper. I only need 1 flamer. 2 line racks, 2 shotguns. Okay, and then 1 space. We'll bring 1 space for 1 triple, just in case. And actually, I should save my money for New Game Plus, because I know what you can get in New Game Plus, and I don't know if it's going to be free, or I need money, so I'm just going to keep that money for the next run. Alright, well, no, I was going to say I could show you an Easter egg right now, but let's finish the game and then I'll show you the Easter egg afterwards, alright? It's a pretty good one, and I'm glad they still kept it in this remake. Wait, you know what? Let's fully heal up first before we get into the fight.
Seismic activity increasing. Evacuate to safe location.
Preparation for something hard? Yes, yes. Or I don't know how hard it's gonna be. I usually always overthink and overestimate what we're gonna do, but still. Okay, we're full. I don't think we've been this full on health since, like, anytime I got a suit upgrade. Ever since then, we've been on, like, less than half or danger levels. Alright, let's see this fight. Wait. Let's reload. Alright, let's go.
Last warning, Isaac. I mean it.
Ada! You bitch!
Isaac, please.
Wow. You're still gonna help her out? It shows how good of a character Isaac is. Those boxes weren't there before! Yeah, Jaber, let her die. Woo! You're a beaut! You have more tentacles than before. Damn, Isaac! Bad idea. Why is my machine gun not on my right? Woo! Quick HUD. There we go. Oh fuck. Yeah, reach landing pad. Oh fuck. Those are people, aren't they? Okay, they don't actually spawn people. I'm okay with that. Motherfucker. Funny enough, I actually think the contact beam would work well in this fight. Shotgun's not gonna do anything right now. Super shot! And I miss. That's a lot of bombs. Dead? I tried doing that, Jaybird. It didn't seem to work on it. Now I need the fucking shotgun, right? No, 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 no. Equip, equip, equip. Ah! Holy fuck. They grow more fucking things to explode? Oh, it's inside your mouth now, right? I think that's the second phase. Fuck you! There we go. So very sorry if I can't look at the chat right now. Try not to die. Interesting new attack. I don't remember that. Motherfucker. I don't know what's going on right now. Give me a second. I can only thank my moderators for doing an amazing job as always. I love you forever. Ow! Ah! I needed to use that triple right away. Alright, thank you, thank you. That hurts, that hurts. What the fuck? That acid attack's pretty good. Come on, we're almost done this fight. Let's go. Go do another one. Okay, at least the acid cleared out this time. I like how well animated this thing is. That has to be it. That has to be it. Oh, there we go. There we go. Let's finish this. Let's finish this. Finally. I'm assuming that acid went on my TV screen and not Isaac himself. Also, you're not wrong before. Funny enough, this is exactly how it played out in the original game. I will say I don't remember the acid lines, but I want to say the last time I played Dead Space on my PS3 was like back in 2011 or 2012. It's been many years. Alright. Will Isaac escape Dead Space? Ignore Dead Space 2 behind me. We'll see if he makes it out alive. Pew pew! Oh, we got out of there just in time. Woo! Cute. I wonder if this is still going to be the same ending. Let's see. Let's watch. Take off your helmet. Damn, I'm sweaty. No, that was a planet in a different solar system.
Isaac, it's me. Oh, I wish I could talk to you. I'm sorry.
Aww. It was a bit scary in the OG game, but yeah, that's the ending of Dead Space. In the OG game, like, he's lying in the chair and he hears like some weird noises beside him, and then when he looks, it's like a necromorph Nicole just like, rah! And it's like Dead Space. And I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Is Nicole a necromorph? Did Isaac die? What happened? And that's Dead Space. It left you on a... Well, I guess it could be considered a cliffhanger, but back then we didn't know if we were going to get a sequel, so it's almost a... It's almost like a modern movie horror film ending now, where like you get one last scare of the creature, and it's like, well, shit, is it actually dead or is it alive? But yo, Sophie Emily, also Jaybird, that's been the joke. Everyone's been saying this guy looks like Adam Sandler, although he actually looks more like his motion capture artist. He does look a hell of a lot younger than how he originally looked like in Dead Space 1. So glad you were able to. But before you leave, Jaybird, let me actually end off by showing you a cool Easter egg before you go, alright? 50K! 10 power notes! Text logs awarded. Why would I need text logs unless it's like for... I don't even know. And yeah, level suit, your progress has been saved, you have unlocked New Game Plus. GG's. GG's. So what is this Easter egg I've been, like, hinting at since kind of like the beginning of the game. Well, it's an Easter egg that people found out about many months after the original game came out, and they're like, yo, this is creepy, cool, and more games need to do this. So what is the Easter egg of Dead Space? Well, Dead Space, every chapter has a unique, well, chapter title, right? And it's like, well, shit, that's not too out of the ordinary. Hell, like, you could also make fanny chapter titles for Resident Evil 4. Like, the first chapter could be, like, Village. Chapter 6 could be Castle, and whatnot, right? Anyways, that doesn't matter. What matters is, the Easter egg with the chapter names is that if you take the first letter of every chapter in Dead Space 1, it will spell out something. So let's see what it spells out, alright? Chapter 1, New Arrivals, N. Chapter 2, Intensive Care, I. Chapter 3, Course Correction, C. Chapter 4, Obliteration Imminent, O. Chapter 5, Lethal Devotion, L. Chapter 6, Environmental Hazard. First word we get, Nicole. Chapter 7, Into the Void, I. Chapter 8, Search and Rescue, S. Chapter 9, Dead on Arrival, D. Chapter 10, End of Days, E. Chapter 11, Alternate Solutions, A. Chapter 12, Dead Space, D. Nicole is dead. It was there all along. It was there all along. Isn't that kind of creepy once you see that? Like, you're the best and the worst part is you would never figure that out on your own. You would never think about doing that, and that's why I was always trying to make a chapter its own save so I could show you this at the end. Because if we only had one chapter, it would just say D, and it's like, well, chapter Dead Space for destruction. You're right. No, but yeah, and I believe every Dead Space game after this also kept this Easter egg going, but. Yeah, Nicole was his girlfriend. Yeah, no, I'm glad they kept that in the remake. As soon as I got to chapter 2 and I noticed that the chapter names were still the same, I'm like, well, now I have to show you guys this Easter egg on stream. I just, I couldn't give you hints beforehand, because if I did, you guys would be able to spell out what it says by, like, I'm assuming chapter 9. And it's like, oh, it's spelling out Nicole is D. What does it mean? Nicole is damaged? Nicole is deranged? Like, no, Nicole's dead. But yeah, now let me read some of your comments now that we finished this game for a bit. But I greatly appreciate the fact that I was able to showcase this game to all of you. And Jaybird, go to school now. But I hope you might be interested in playing this game. As you can see, it's a much more action-packed Resident Evil 4, honestly. No, I would say that too. If anything, try and see if you can get the 360 version of Dead Space and get an Xbox One. You will not be disappointed. Like, the games are 85% identical to each other. The 15% is new additions that only this game has. Alright, you take care, Jaybird. Have a good one. And always remember that we are destruction. WAHOO! But yeah, now let's go on New Game Plus just for a little bit. I'm not going to replay the whole game right away, but let's just have fun and just talk about the game for a bit. Starting New Game Plus will carry over weapons, items, credits, and upgrades from your completed playthrough. They can be retrieved from the storage of any of the story you encounter. You can expect to face new enemies and perhaps new mysteries to... Okay, so here's one thing that I don't know if I'm going to be doing on stream later this week or whatnot, but apparently New Game Plus comes with an alternate ending. I have not seen this ending, and it's making me want to just beat the whole game in one go just to see it. But also, new enemies? Bro, if they put enemies from Dead Space 2 into the second playthrough, I will freak out. Like, if we have, like, the acids... I guess we have acid spitters, but there's a different acid enemy in Dead Space 2. Or, hell, even the fucking chickens. The Roadrunner chickens? Holy shit. But yeah, let's go in for a bit, and let me read out on a lot of missed comments that I know I missed out on. Also, who was the asshole trying to, like, do shit? I can't even view the deleted message. That's how bad it was. Before, if you can, like, I guess let me know later. That would be appreciated. I'm just gonna go back to the point where I missed a couple of your messages. I love the fact that there are gonna be one-liners. They showed off a decent one where when you shoot the lantern above the cow, Leon says, "Mail me for the bill later." Yeah, but he said that like in the reveal presentation like 2 or 3 months ago. But I do enjoy that he's at least gonna be a cheeseball. Why the Sans out of all people? Sans what? The strongest?
I think it's me.
Right before they don't mind over sexualizing shit, but as soon as it's gore, they draw the line.
I'm sorry about everything. I just wish I could talk to someone. It's all falling apart here. I can't believe what's happening. Strange. Such a little thing.
Security Breach, you have to be 16 years old to play it? What?
Nicole?
Yeah. First deferred from her in weeks.
We're 5 minutes out. You said
Also, yeah, I didn't want to ruin so many twists. If I like started the playthrough with like, that's Ada Wong, she's gonna betray us, she's the villain of the game, what mysteries would be had if I said that right away, right? If anything, it was cute seeing JB think that Hammond was the traitor all along when Hammond was the good guy. Everyone here are good people except Kendra Daniels.
so you keep saying.
Here we go. Nice clean re-entry. Did you just 6 months staring at that chunk of rock.
Wesker beat the fuck out of Chris and Veronica, yeah. Glad Wesker didn't die, right? Until he does.
Richest finds in CEC history. Some prospecting team set up for life. Now where is she?
There. Confirming visual contact with USG Ishimura.
Oh, you got an iPhone 14? Congratulations.
Biggest planet cracker in her class, you know. And it looks like they already popped the cork.
Why is it so dark? We should be able to see her running lights.
Not a chart. Yeah, I can't believe we missed with the chart shot. I'm a dumbass.
Just be careful.
If only Isaac can Goku smack him. You kind of can when you smack with the upgraded plasma cutter.
Why you were digging into my
Oh, I can see what they were saying. Yeah, I don't know. People like attention, honestly. They'll see a stream with some people and they're like, "Oh, this is my time to be a comedian." And like,
Wanna work in the big things.
be a comedian on your own streams.
Sir, we're in hailing range.
Fuck, this is an incredible fight. I thought it was a good fight too. I'm actually surprised that I needed to use all those healing items for that final boss. I might have brought too much ammo for guns that I guess we didn't need, like the line cutter or the flamer, but I'm glad the shotgun did help out a lot at the end when the necromorphs were coming out.
Come on. Someone picked up the damn phone.
What the hell is that?
Sounds like their communication array is busted. Maybe a broken encoder. Daniels and I can handle it in 48 hours, max.
Hey, that gives you plenty of time to catch up.
Yo, Shadow Remake Pixbox. Also, sorry, I was just still scrolling through all the messages. I'm gonna check WhatsApp, but I think I can already see what they said. Like you said, they were just trying to get attention. Like I said, like I always say, I appreciate each and every one of you amazing destroyers for stopping by, but mad props and respect for the moderators for watching out for everyone, alright? If I was alone, I don't think I would have been able to check the chat until I either paused or killed the boss.
Everyone okay?
Good.
I'll live. Get Johnson.
Also, in the OG Dead Space, you can actually see Isaac's face if you actually move the camera around like here.
What the fuck's going on with flight control? That guidance system.
Oh yeah, Shadow Remake. Don't worry. They weren't even that big of a problem.
What's our damage?
Comms are down. We lost support booster. We got a fire in one of the stabilizers and singularity core's a mess. Could be worse, but not by much.
Then let's get some help. Johnston, stay with the Kelly. We'll send a medic. Everyone else, with me.
Honestly, I'm not a reviewer, and I don't think any of you guys come by to hear a review of a game from me, but yeah, this was definitely a great game to play. I will still hold the fact that you guys should wait for a sale for this game unless you really are itching for a survival horror, an action survival horror game to play, because yeah, this is definitely it. This is still just as fun as the OG game, if not a bit more fun, because of the fixes they did to the game. I guess the biggest one was the fact that when you take off the blades off of a necromorph in this game, you can actually grab it and throw it back at the enemy like you could in Dead Space 2. OG Dead Space, you weren't able to do that. Yeah, you could pick it up, but it wouldn't align itself to be a straight like whoosh.
Let's get this done, Isaac.
Funny enough, before I was actually gonna say if you wanted to give me a game. Yesterday I said that if we finish this game, we should probably finish up games that we either started or said we were gonna try out. So the only two games I have on my mind right now would be Stray or Modern Warfare 2 Campaign. And I was saying yesterday it'd be actually nice to play a game that's not just blood and gore. Down for MWT Campaign? Okay, I'm down. I was even making a joke about that too. I'm like, yo, we're going from like a game where you just shoot shit to another game where you shoot shit. But if anything, we'll do like maybe a couple of chapters of MW2 Campaign and sick, and then we'll go play Stray.
Collect kinesis and stasis modules from Acting Chief Engineer Jacob Temple. Location? Error. Employee not found.
I can't reach security.
Same for the chief engineer. What is wrong with their comms?
I do want to see a bit of New Game Plus mode though, because from what I remember, it started playing more like RE4 once you hit that point. Because now you have all your weapons, you know how to deal with the enemies, and your weapons are strong as shit. So you're just like slicing through the enemies and just having a great time.
Security detail. Where's anybody?
There's nothing logged. No duty roster.
Like to me, Dead Space 1 was 10 out of 10, so this is obviously a 10 out of 10.
That security console's still working. Isaac, get a damage report. I'm done playing around.
To me, a 10 out of 10 is a game I can just start replaying as soon as we finish it because I just had that much fun with it. 10 out of 10 for me is in like, oh, this is like a masterpiece. This is the greatest game of all time. Best story, blah, blah, blah. No. I just like playing games for fun. And shit, this game is a lot of fun.
Oh god, that smell.
What have you got, Isaac?
Shit. It's not just comms from the guidance system. Half the Ishimura's in the red.
The thing is, what I like about this remake is it's different enough that if you play the OG game, you're not going to feel that you're redoing the same shit. Like, we've been getting many remakes for the past couple of months and years, and this remake to me feels more like RE1 remake than RE2 remake or even Last of Us remake.
Another malfunction?
I know there's a lot of, I said remake a lot, but hear me out here. Last of Us Remake is literally no different from the game that came out in 2013, other than the graphics. Cutscenes, story, gameplay, it's all the same. Now someone might say, oh, but the bloater actually charges at you like he does in Last of Us 2 compared to The Last of Us 1. Well, that might be true. You're still fighting a bloater, so it's just a bloater with an extra move. Yeah, Last of Us Part 1 is more of an HD remaster. Resident Evil 2 Remake, well, yes, it's a remake. It also changed up so much that it's its own entire game, basically. Now, where does Dead Space fit in between those two games? Dead Space, yes, if you play the OG game, this is the exact same scenario. I love how bloody Isaac gets. But we get new cutscenes. We get different scenarios. We get different gameplay elements. Like, I actually applaud them for giving all the weapons to you instead of you having to buy it. Because I'm not gonna lie, I never bought any weapons in the OG game other than the plasma cutter because you get that shit for free. And it's like, well, why am I gonna buy a level 1 flamer when it's probably gonna be ass, and then I gotta keep on upgrading it when I could just upgrade the first gun they give me? And there is actually, funny enough, there is actually a trophy to beat the game with the plasma cutter. I just don't know if it's you got to do it in New Game Plus mode. I don't know if you can do it in New Game Plus mode or you got to start from the beginning of the game. So that's why this game, I say, feels to me like RE1 Remake, because RE1 Remake, well, yes, still has the same layout of the mansion. It added more areas to the mansion. It added new enemies. It added new scenarios that you would have never seen in the original game. And to me, that's just amazing, because a player like me will revisit these areas and I'll be like, oh yeah, I know this place. I know it like the back of my hand. And then I'll see something that's different and I'm like, whoa, I don't know where that door leads into. And now I'm starting to get spooked. I'm starting to get cautious. I'm being eerie around around the corner in the darkness, because I can't use my prior experience to be able to predict what's going to happen. And then that's when you start getting the fear from the original game again. Oh yeah, I don't have kinesis. Shit. I like how he took the hit.
Security request retrieved.
It didn't die. We shot that fucker right between the eyes and it didn't die. Smith had to shoot his fucking arms and legs off. For God's sake, send help!
Just for a little bit.
Isaac. Oh my god, Isaac. You made it.
They're everywhere. Shen, is he,
He's gone. Nothing I can do. What the fuck are these things?
The ones I saw, some of them were wearing Ishimura uniforms.
They're the crew? How the hell can they be the crew? Look at them.
We need to get to the bridge. There's 1,000 people on board. Someone will be there.
We can't. The tram system's wrecked. Everything's locked down because of the quarantine.
And you're both repair techs, so how do we do this?
There's a broken tram car blocking the tunnel. It's gridlocked the system, and the data board's burned out. I can't lift the lockdown or call the tram until we get a spare from the maintenance bay. But it's all on Isaac's side of the quarantine.
I'll handle it. Just make sure there's power to the repair systems.
And Isaac?
Yeah?
I'm sure Nicole's okay. She's the doctor, right? She'll do the smart thing.
Yeah. Yeah, she always does. Find somewhere safe. I'll be back soon.
I mean, I guess she kind of did the smart thing. She self-destructed, sadly, but it's either that or get ripped apart from the necromorphs, right? I think the worst thing is Nicole probably turned into one of the necromorphs around the spaceship, and you just ended up killing her. Because remember, it doesn't matter if you're alive or dead; the infector can still get you. I'm just gonna keep on saving on the first one. What's necromorphs? Those are the creatures that are in this game, the necromorphs. Necro from, like, necrosis? Look at me trying to be smart. And the morph from morphing their bodies into whatever the fuck these things are. Space zombies. I wonder if I start off with the level, like the master key card, then I can just grab everything right away.
Isaac, don't bother shooting those fuckers in the head. Doesn't even slow them down.
Okay. The only way is hacking the network. Those are legs.
That even killed them? Or do they just stop moving?
But yeah, before, I will say the only thing that actually, does necro mean dead? Yes, yes. Dead morph. I will say it actually will be kind of hard to go back to the original game, just because of the quality of life changes they have in this game. Like, now it's actually fun to use all the guns in Dead Space compared to the OG game. Some guns in that game were just trash. And I actually do love the fact that Isaac Clarke talks now. It's gonna be a little quiet when you go back to the original. Also, I only found this out because of Jaybird, but Kellen Geoff, the voice of Sun and Moon, as well as Glamrock Freddy from the hit game Five Nights at Freddy's Security Breach, voices the Necromorphs in this game, so GG on him. Definitely did a good job. Now, am I gonna be that guy and say I enjoyed the OGs a bit better? Yes, but that's because if you go search up a YouTube video, there was a gurgling sound that would be made when the yes, he was also Funtime Freddy. That would be made when these necromorphs would scream at you, and it was somehow more disturbing and more creepy. The noises in this game are kind of funny to me. Rawr! Yeah, like in this game now you can just use all the weapons. Like, it took the Dead Space remake for me to actually start using like guns I would have never used in my life. Unless I'm wrong, I think the only reason I would get other weapons and upgrade them in OG was to get the Platinum Trophy, which I do have the Platinum Trophy for OG Dead Space 1, so now it's a matter of am I gonna get Platinum Trophy for this game? And the thing is, it wouldn't be that hard to get Platinum other than one trophy. Impossible mode. Beat the game on a harder difficulty than hard with only one save. And I'm like, bruh. Bruh. Asha! Body flew. Sometimes you might get weird shit like that. But still, for an EA game, I'm surprised it's not that glitchy. Well, yes, sometimes the hitboxes can be weird, especially when you're using Kinesis. This is the most polished EA game I've ever played in my life. And that's saying something. Sadly, no. I would have, well, there is a deluxe version of this game, but I didn't buy it because the game was already too much already, but I think you do get some exclusive items with the deluxe version, and yeah, if you get a super weapon from that, that would be kind of cool, but I doubt you would find much ammo for that super weapon in the early parts of the game. Although I will say, not that it matters. I think they took out the female necromorphs from the game. Wait, unless the females were the spitters. Huh. I feel like the blue medallions are going to be the Charlie dolls of that game. And, AG, I wouldn't mind. The thing is, I haven't played Minecraft since literally the, Whisper 050 stream. It's just, I don't know how to play it, but if one day, like, you want to team up on a live stream, I wouldn't mind.
Hearing a lot of movement.
Halfway done. Found a data board.
Okay, Daniel, watch that door.
Was that in... Did I miss that the first time around? That's a trophy. That's actually a trophy. I was looking at a trophy and it says, collect a marker fragment, and I'm like, how would you collect a marker fragment? But, shit, I guess either A, I missed this the first time around, or B, this is only a new game plus item. Can I sell it? Oh no, it just goes into an inventory, I guess. I don't know. All I know is I got a trophy from that. I think it's a bronze trophy too. Let me check. Oh, yeah, bronze trophy. Now, easy. Why what, Prix blocks? So that's a lot of upgrades for the plasma cutter. So why don't we make this shit maxed out? Also, I'm assuming the levels 5 suit is what's going to give us the extra nodes, right? So, we'll keep on playing until we get that level 5 suit. Or 6, I believe. Yeah, 6. Ow! Oh, fuck, it actually does fire damage over time? I love that so much, holy shit! Let's just make the plasma cutter OP as fuck, right? Hell, the lighting's actually pretty sick on it, too. That's a good upgrade. Like, trust, like, the plasma cutter's OP as shit in the OG game, but if I played that right now, I would actually miss the fact that, like, smacking an enemy with the cutter is not going to make them go on the ground right away. And hell, that damage, fire damage over time, oof, that's looking pretty nice. Like, it's funny, kind of like RE4, first time you're playing it, it's like, holy shit, I don't know how to deal with these guys. Like, they're too much. I don't even know what to do. And then after you beat it, it's like, well, shit, I know what I'm doing. I'm just gonna start shooting him in the legs, do suplexes, and yeah. Now it becomes an action game, honestly. Also, I like to, and I like that, apparently EA added random events that can, happen while you're playing Dead Space. And that's one of them, like, an event will just explode and you're like, oh shit! Wait, oh shit! You gonna come out? You gonna come out? And, no, it's just a random event. So, I like how it keeps you on your toes all the time. You're never safe, and I'm actually surprised that EA was able to recapture the essence of the OG Dead Space. Now, someone could say, but EA made the first Dead Space. How could they not? It was actually a team called Visceral Games that made the original Dead Space that got disbanded after Dead Space 3 came out. So it wasn't the original people that made this game, and that kind of got me worried, especially when I heard Motive was going to do it. But fuck, I'd be down for them to remake Dead Space 2 at this point. Also, Shadow Remy, don't say that. It makes me like turn into a skeleton every time someone brings up the fact that this game right behind me came out like 14 years ago. And even where you fell down, sadly. I think he's dead. Required hard disk space, at least 600 kilobytes of death and destruction. But I was watching like a 100 plus facts video on Dead Space, and I always still laugh at the fact that they're like, yo, why don't we make Resident Evil 4 but in space? And everyone's like, holy shit, that's a great idea. And it was a great idea. It works pretty well for at least in my opinion. The only thing I guess a Resident Evil classic, wow, that actually was pretty good. Classic RE fan might not like about Dead Space is the fact that you can move and shoot at the same time, but modern RE games probably got everyone accustomed to being able to move and shoot at the same time. Hell, RE4 is gonna literally do that soon. Spooky. But I really do hope you could at least see why I enjoy this game a lot. I would never be offended if people were like, this just doesn't seem like my type of game, or they say, oh, it's not scary or it's boring. Everyone's different, but the dumb teen in me a long time ago was like, yo, I need to play more games that are like RE4, and I was surprised when this game came out with how similar it was to it.
Guess who they're calling? Central here, sending a stasis module now. No idea. A lot of shit's been breaking down. I keep hearing things.
I want to say at least a minimum of 5 times.
I know.
I know you gotta play the original at least 2 times to get your first playthrough done, and then the second one, which would be the plasma cutter only run. Which maybe my New Game Plus run will actually only be plasma cutter only. We'll see. I wouldn't mind replaying the original game on the PS3. I know it would look like shit and play like shit, but I wouldn't mind it.
Autoloader malfunction. Please contact a repair technician.
There's only one puzzle in this game that kinda got tricky. Okay, no problem before. I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by as always. But if you want like a ETA for when I'm gonna be playing Modern Warfare 2 campaign, just let me see the level 6 suit and then we'll call it, alright? Fuck. Why didn't I smack him away? I don't know, I'm an idiot. I'm gonna go to a shop, see how the max armored suit looks like, and then I'm gonna switch over to Modern Warfare 2, alright? Holy fuck, the rate of fire on this, you could easily... It reminds me of the Matilda from RE4. You could chew up ammo so fast.
Sorry, I keep hearing right under our feet.
Ah, stranger. It's got a rapid triple fire action capability, but it does chew up ammo rather quickly. Clipping could be a little better for that part, but I will say it's kind of funny how when you first meet William Birkin in RE2 Remake, he's like above you on a catwalk or some shit. So what I'm saying is RE2 Remake stole from this game. No, I'm kidding. Also, I guess it goes to show how much, like, I either A, don't care about certain things, or B, I don't pay attention to the small details, but I was watching a small, like, review of this game, and, like, Buddy, like, had to make a point about that the bathrooms in this game are, like, all gender bathrooms now, and I'm like, wow, really? Like, now the game's like shit just because that's there? Back in the OG game, it only had the two, but, I mean, are you not gonna play the game now just because this is in the fucking game? Like, bruh. The small things that people will look at and be like, now I cannot play the game at all because they ruined it for me. I'm like, how is it ruined? That's there! I'm like, and? What about the gameplay? I can definitely see their points, but to me, that's not gonna, like, break the fucking game for me. Also, if anything, at least going by the history our current world is setting up for the future, this is more believable than, I guess, the original one. We're in the year of, like, 2150. Like, bruh. Would you agree that the Xbox 360/PS3 was when the games began looking good enough to not need a remake? Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah. Hell, some people might even say PS2, Xbox 360 days, but I definitely agree on that because even Sony realized that the graphics and the engine was getting so good on the PS3 that they could remake a bunch of old games that they made. I'll always go back to, and this hurts. Well, it hurt before the game got remade, but when they when Sony announced like the PlayStation 3 and they were showing like demo reels of stuff, I can't remember which event it was, but they showcased the intro of Final Fantasy VII on PlayStation 3 graphics. And when people saw that, they're like, holy shit, this looks fucking amazing. Does this mean we're gonna get a Final Fantasy VII remake on the PS3? And sadly, it was only a tech demo to showcase what a remake could look like on the PS3, or just how the graphics have evolved from the PS1 days to the PS3 days. And back then, if I was a Final Fantasy VII fan back then, I'd be like, yo, what the fuck? Give me this shit. Give it to me now. But sadly, nothing came out of that showcase. Can I open this? Really? We gotta get the cards again? That sucks. That's dumb. Also, yes, please, never, like, especially your whole name. If other streamers or other chats let you do that, then you do that on their channels, but you're not gonna dox yourself on my streams.
Data board reinstated. complete. Maintenance complete. Calling tram.
It's clear.
But let me see. I think I might have not fully answered your question, Shadow Remy. So when you say like not need remakes, like what does that exactly mean? Make a poll for something? I should have made a poll for something in the beginning. I can make a poll for the MW2 stream if you want me to.
We're on board. Something hit the roof, but it seems operational.
Oh, so we should be near a shop, so we're close to the end of this.
Comms are still down, so be ready for anything.
What's the plan?
You and Johnston fix up the Kelly. We report to the bridge. Standard emergency protocol.
What? Protocol? Hammond, people are dying here.
And I'm not losing anyone else. We stick to procedure. We'll get through this.
We'll see.
Like, at the end of the day, the reason we keep on getting remakes for certain movies, properties, or games is because... Well, other than money, of course, and nostalgia, which makes the money. Oh, fuck yeah, I'm playing the game on Veteran. I'm not going to play on Realistic because that's stupid, but yeah, I'm going to be playing it on Veteran. That's how I always play it. Also, have a good night rest, Prix Blocks, alright? Nighty night. Don't let the necromorphs bite. They're literally just opening on their own. Okay. Plus, there isn't a trophy to play beat the game on Realistic, so I'm not gonna bother with that shit. Where are you running off to? But yeah, now that we're like... in the actual year and we're getting closer to certain game releases, I can start getting hyped towards certain games.
Isaac, we made it to the bridge. It's...
Holy fuck, are you the strongest necromorph I've ever had to fight? What made you so strong? I believe the shop is at the end of chapter 1. So we just gotta finish this chapter up and then we should be there.
Got on you. Is that blood?
Haley, I need you to listen. The Ishimura's overrun with... they're fucking monsters. You didn't hear anything?
What? No, the comms are still out. Isaac...
We need the killing them fixed now. Got a damage report?
Yeah, it's there.
You should have gave us a mask off style in Isaac. I actually thought that was going to be his base style, and then the emote or built-in emote would have been like him going into the store. You see the line coming down, and then he like gets out with his fucking suit of armor. That would have been sick. Specifically, his Dead Space 2 animation where he comes out of the store without the helmet on, and then the helmet like goes on, wraps around him like Iron Man. Hey Sophie, don't be sorry at all. I just hope you have an amazing day, Destroyer, alright? Right, that's what I would have liked. And his emo would have been like pressing the button on the ground to be able to locate where he has to go. But I won't lie, I actually do like the emo you get with Isaac, where he constructs the plasma cutter. Are you enhanced? Already? Oh, fuck me. When they say new enemies, they just mean they're gonna give me the harder ones right away. Oh, shit. Are you still... Okay, you're dead.
Isaac, what's happening down there?
Justin's gone. Killing you two.
Yo, Peng better be in the shop. That's all I can say. I left Peng in my inventory on the boss fight.
No. I'm not losing two good people for nothing. What about the command computer?
It's a brick. All the primary systems are locked down with the captain's codes.
So we find Captain Matthias. Track his rig.
Okay, here. Captain Benjamin Matthias. Location medical. Status deceased?
Even the captain? God.
Isaac, you're closer to medical. You can double back and cut through maintenance. Find the captain's body and get his rig. With his codes, we... What was that? Chen?
When I will finish school, I want to do a FNAF game on the FNAF's timeline to explain the games to the audience. I will give you an early... Oh, AG! Wiki face. That means a lot, but... Please. I wouldn't mind waiting on full release like everyone else. But if you want me to be like your beta tester, I wouldn't mind. I love how RE4 is in my tags, of course. Has to be. Yes, I know this isn't RE4, but this game is heavily inspired by RE4. If at least in the gameplay, which is why you play a game for, right? These are cool. Treat yourself with 4 flavors: saffron, rose, mango, raspberry. Nice. It would have been funny if it was green, blue, red, yellow. Also, we finally made it to the store, so... Let's check out how this level 6 armor looks like. Hopefully it doesn't cost an arm and a leg. Apparently it cost all my limbs. Heyo. Dead Space jokes. But I should have enough shit in my storage to be able to sell it to her. Is Peng here? Peng! You made it! I might have to sell you though. No, I will keep Peng. Why? I don't know. I'm an idiot. Which, I did like that reference in RE2 Remake. Also, I saw you helping out GB on Twitch yesterday. Means a lot. Although you should have probably given her the tip that use the knife against the lickers. I told her that yesterday and she didn't believe me. She's like, what do you mean knife the lickers? I'm like, knife them. It's the best weapon to use against them. And she's like, nah, you're trolling me. I'm like, I'm not. Also, how do I have that many... What? I don't think I used any one of these on myself in the playthrough. I might have pressed the button on accident because we were playing on default controls for the first few hours of the playthrough, but ever since then, I just don't need these refills. The stasis pack and the air pack are just meant for extra money in this game, especially the oxygen tank. The only reason you would use the oxygen tank is if you didn't upgrade your air capacity at all in the game. Although I'm not gonna lie, I can already see this suit kind of not being it. And the worst part is, like, you can't downgrade suits, so once I use it, it's gonna be my suit for the rest of the game. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna see if I can find a save station, and then I want to see something specific. Ah, fuck. Oh yeah, there's a save station here, I remember that. And I don't know how you got this, but it's always been in my inventory ever since the beginning of the game. But I do like how if you don't like the new look of Isaac, you can go back to classic Isaac. It's in storage, and you just equip it whenever you want. So right now, I'm just gonna see how level 5 Isaac Clarke looks like, and then we're gonna go to the level 6 armor. Why is that so good still, though? Like, sometimes simple is more. Like, you can see it doesn't have the fucking armor all across his body. I guess I gotta go in there. Yeah, this is the Isaac that I know and love. He's so skinny! It's cute. It's hilarious. Also, it almost looks like they didn't put that much detail into the suit to make it more look like the PS3 360 era of graphics. Like, you can see a lot of, like, jagginess on him. But the big problem is, Destruction, is that I won't get the original voice actors for the game! What? Oh, for the FNAF fan game? I guess, but most people just reuse voice lines, right? Okay, so I'm gonna buy this suit, and I hope it reverts to the remake visuals. If not, then I guess we'll see how it originally looked like in the OG days. But yeah, the military suit was the last upgrade you could get for your armor in the original game. I reverted back to the Dead Space remake graphics. And then yeah, if I want to go back to OG Classic, then it's right there, and that's cute. I will say, even back in the original one, I didn't like the military suit that much. I actually love the way the engineer suit looks, but hey, if you want to be like almost a Punisher-esque guy, it's Skull Trooper? You're not wrong. It's Skull Trooper, guys. It's pretty sick, though. Thankfully, this game doesn't have DLC, but if it did, I wish it had the Dead Space 2 armor. One thing that was cute in the original Dead Space, and I'm surprised they didn't do it for this game, is depending on the platform or system you were playing Dead Space on, you would get an exclusive suit. For example, the PS3 version of Dead Space, you can get a blue and black suit. The 360 version of Dead Space, you can get a green and white suit, I believe. Like, Isaac, it almost looks like the military suit, except you would have, like, green accents on it because of the Xbox. And I don't know what the PC version got. But I thought that was actually pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie, I actually did like the PlayStation look a lot. The blue visor was just so cool looking. Alright, let's keep on going until we find a save, and then I guess we're done. And at least next time I play this game, I'll have both stasis and kinesis. But yeah, this is definitely a game I can see myself playing years into the future. And a game I'm definitely gonna make my kids play before they play games like GTA or some shit. No, son, you're gonna play a horror game today. With that, I want to play GTA 5 Remake.
Gotta hold the line.
I don't know why that hand's still floating though. That's kind of a visual glitch. Like if there's anything this game has a lot, it is visual glitches. But I've never had a blue screen. I've never had a crash. I guess I did get into one soft lock situation, which I have a video on my channel, Dead Space Glitches. But even then, you get so many autosaves that you can just load back before that happens and continue with your game.
Station now accessible. Thank you for your patience.
Also, apparently before, Lady D says I owe her 2. And I was like, yo, what? But yeah, I would definitely make my children play the horror games that I played. They'll be like, Dad, can I play RE4 Remake? No, you gotta play the original one first, and then you can play it. But it looks like shit! Grounded!
Isaac, have you heard from Daniels? We were attacked. She ran the other way.
No, nothing. It was a slaughterhouse. They barricaded access to the morgue.
The morgue?
Yeah.
I just suplex the kid.
Isaac, the one who attacked us. I swear to God it was Chen. But I saw him die.
Also, it's not OP, it's just it gives us the most inventory slots, which I'm not gonna lie, I never felt like I was out of inventory space at all. The only times I ran out of space was when I was bringing too much ammo, when I was expecting some bullshit, but yeah, it wasn't like I needed extra space. In the OG game, I was running out of space more, but that's because I was holding on to more health, but yeah, this suit tells you at the bottom left. I kind of wish it was somewhere else, although I think it might be in the exact same spot, so I don't know what I'm talking about. But the armor gives you 30% resistance against damage. And while, yes, that might be amazing to use in Impossible mode, I don't know if you can start Impossible mode in New Game Plus right away. Like, I think Impossible mode, you gotta start from a new game, and it's like, fuck. But I've been seeing people speedrunning Impossible mode, and I think that's the only way to get that shit done. You gotta speedrun Impossible mode and just hope for the best that with your luck. So let me check out the store or storage. So all your guns are in storage. That's good. I guess that's why you didn't get the animation of getting the pulse rifle from the woman. Unless you did. I don't know. I have bad short-term memory. But all your shit's there. Everything that you left from the last run is still there, so that's good. And which means if I want to go around and use like 1,000 runs of my pulse rifle, I can do that. So you make your own fun with Dead Space. And when a game lets you game, that's my favorite thing to do at the end of the day. I don't want to like see Isaac having like 5+ minute cutscenes about like what they need to do and shit. Let me do it myself, right? What? No. They'd probably be like, bro, Dad, why are you so cringe? Mercy, it's been a while. How have you been doing? I'm glad I can now at least actually watch other people's streams of Dead Space now. Well, anything prior second run, because I don't want to get spoiled with the alternate ending. But yeah, no, I definitely enjoyed this. I still recommend, if you enjoyed RE2 Remake or Resident Evil 4 OG, you should get this game and try it out. I kind of wish they put out a demo for this game like the original game, but oh well. Wait for a price drop. This game's good, but it's not fucking pull my arm and leg good. Well, for me it is, actually. That's why I bought it. Fuck! It would have been a very, scary day if both this game and Resident Evil 4 Remake came out on the same day.
Hazardous anomaly detected. Quarantine activated.
I don't think I could pick one over the other. I think I might just buy both. I would have bought both of them on the same day. They both have similar styles of gameplay, but they're two separate entities. Also, I hope you had an amazing vacation, Mercy. That sounds pretty sick. You say that, but you forget the Harry Potter fan base is probably one of the biggest, like, fan bases of all time. Like, I think it's gonna get the horror game of the year just because of legacy and how different it is from the original. Like, bet if RE4 wasn't coming out this year, I think the best horror game of the year would either go to Dead Space or maybe Silent Hill 2 Remake, if it can actually pull it off. I don't think it will. But if I was to say what might be the 2023 game of the year, it actually might be Hogwarts Legacy. Single player games with a shit ton of content usually get the game of the year. I mean, look at Elden Ring. And if it, I should have looked up how many games are coming out this year, because there's genres that I don't look into that actually might get Game of the Year. For example, Diablo 4 could get Game of the Year this year easily. Easily. Now, do I agree with you before that, like, I wouldn't put, like, those games up there for Game of the Year and I would put RE4 Remake? Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, but there's many genres of gaming, and not everyone plays all genres, right? So I can definitely see either Diablo or Hogwarts beating out RE4, just because I don't see that. Oh, fuck! Stop hurting me!
Quarantine lifted.
Tekken 8 might not come out this year. We might get gameplay footage of it, but it might not come out this year. And Project L is still a toss-up, so...
Surgical log.
I actually think it might be Street Fighter 6 just because nothing else might come out. And I'm not saying, like, oh, it's just getting it by default. Like, no, even if all those other games came out, it would be a pretty hard fight for the best fighting game of 2023. But, yeah, I don't see anything coming out this year that would be able to top Street Fighter 6. Unless we, like, get... what's the word? Unless we get surprised with, like, a release of, like, Mortal Kombat 12 this year, there might not be something that can exceed that hype. Now, I'm not saying... Oh, how many marker fragments can you find in this game? I've been here before. I guess I missed out on that one. Damn, I suck. Or maybe the fragments are just a New Game Plus thing. I don't know. They could show it off at E3, though.
Personal log. Tracking rig signal. Dr. Nicole Brennan. Rig location. Inconclusive. Manual rig tracking is available.
But let me actually search up games that are going to be coming out this year, just because I'm actually kind of curious, too. Because the only, funny enough, the only, like, games I'm excited for 2023 are mostly horror game-based. So Security Breach Ruin, Dead Space, which... fucking thank you for making it amazing. RE4 Remake, Alan Wake Part 2, or whatever you want to call it, and Silent Hill 2 Remake. Oh fuck! I forgot this game was coming out this year. Unless it gets delayed, I can already tell you what the game of the year is going to be for 2023, and it's only because of the fan base. So let's see, what games are we getting out this year? Hogwarts Legacy, yes, it will be at least top 5 game of the year. The one that is actually going to get game of the year, The Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom, Tears of my ass. Diablo 4 easily could be getting Game of the Year. Street Fighter 6, no. Fighting Game of the Year, most likely, but not getting Game of the Year. Star Wars Jedi Survivor, that actually could have potential for GOTY. Forspoken, you might be lucky if people remember you a month from now. Final Fantasy 15 is coming out this year? Shit. I don't think it's going to get Game of the Year, but it might be like best like RPG of the year. We'll see. It's definitely going to be fighting Diablo 4 for that title. Redfall, I've been getting lots of trailers for that, but it kind of looks like a shitty Back 4 Blood. Starfield, I don't think anyone here thinks that's going to be Game of the Year. It might be maybe Bethesda's best game, but shit, that's not saying much. Fire Emblem Engage, yeah, no. I don't even think it's going to get Best RPG of the Year. Suicide Squad killed Justice League. If we're going off of the leaks of the game, everyone's already shitting on it because of the Battle Pass system. Let Isaac look at us. Baldur's Gate 3? No. Maybe in the RPG section. Alan Wake 2, I need to see gameplay of it before I could say if it's going to be a good survival horror game or not. Am I saying it could be better than Resident Evil 4? No, but it could actually have potential to be a scary game that we might have never experienced anything like before, but we'll see. I have a feeling it's going to play more like RE4, but we'll see. Dead Island 2, yeah, that's not getting gaudy. One Piece Odyssey, it could actually be up there for best RPG. Avatar, Frontiers of Pandora, yeah, no. Wulong, Fallen Dynasty, was a pretty fun Souls-like game. Arc 2, that could come out. Atomic Heart, I really hope that's going to be a fun game. I actually do want to play that very much. Octopath Traveler 2, it could be in the RPG section. Horizon DLC, yeah, no. Minecraft Legends? What is that? Spin-off. Action strategy game that will have single-player and multiplayer modes. Minecraft RPG? Hollow Knight, the Silk Song? Not bad. Exoprimal? Yeah, I don't think that's going to get anything. Company of Heroes 3, Lies of P, Kerbal Space Program 2, Deliver Us from Mars, Dead Space, Pikmin 4. I really hope Pikmin 4 is up there for, like, best, like, strategy game. SpongeBob SquarePants The Cosmic Shake, yeah, I don't know. Aliens Dark Descent, I forgot we were getting another Aliens game today, this year. But it might be, over-the-top strategy game, kind of like, XCOM. The Wolf Among Us 2? Shit, I forgot about that series. Layers of Fear? Didn't that already come out? RoboCop Rogue City? The day before? Oh, fuck. That game's been getting a lot of backlash in the past couple days. Flintlock The Siege of Dawn, Homeworld 3, Atlas Fallen. Crash Team Rumble. Bro, if that gets the best fighting game of the year, I would laugh. I wouldn't get mad, I would just laugh. Destiny 2 Lightfall, Lightyear Frontier? Gunbrella, The Last Case of Benedict Fox, Stalker 2 Heart of Chernobyl. I've heard a lot of people excited for the Stalker game. Meet Your Maker, Killer Crowns from Outer Space. So, and that's what Google's telling me right now anyways. So that's what I searched up. Oh, there we go. So yeah, I'm not gonna lie because I'm not into the franchise and I guess I don't care. I forgot Zelda was coming out this year, so we already know what the fucking game of the year is gonna already be, sadly. Yeah, Zelda already got Game of the Year. It can literally be a reskin Breath of the Wild, but it's gonna get Game of the Year just because of Legacy. And that's kind of sad, so... The most we can hope for at this point is that Resident Evil 4 gets Best Horror Game of the Year. But not gonna lie, at least in my case, if RE4 Remake doesn't get Game of the Year, or a Horror Game of the Year, there's like 5 other horror games that I'm into that I'm okay taking that spot. Like, if RE4 loses to Dead Space, Alan Wake 2... Well, I guess not that one. And maybe not even Silent Hill 2. Okay, there's only a few games I'll allow RE4 to get beaten by. Dead Space is definitely one of them. No HP? I really wish one of the last upgrades was HP. Air? Why would I? Duration? Kinesis range? Oh yeah, we'll get that. And what's this? Kinesis damage? Ooh. Bro, you're stuck in stasis for 12 seconds. You're done. Unless I'm wrong, I believe the 2019 Game of the Year was Last of Us Part 2? I'll check for you right now, but I know it wasn't Resident Evil 2. I think it got an award, like one of the best things of the year, but it didn't get Game of the Year. No, Sekiro Shadow Dice Twice got Game of the Year for 2019, which honestly, even though I haven't played it, it probably still seems like a better time than Resident Evil 2 Remake. But let's head to the tram system and the stream. Well, that's not good.
Level 3 security clearance required.
2 hours, 50 minutes? Really? I heard that we were supposed to get different characters for the collab, but I'd be down with that. Fuck! Kick the baby! I guess one thing that I enjoyed about Dead Space that Resident Evil never really did was that it wasn't afraid to push the boundaries or the limits of what you could do in a video game. Unless I'm wrong, I still haven't seen like an infant or a young adult being like zombified in the Resident Evil series. That you actually gotta fight before someone brings up the zombie child from like RE2 Remake. Most games are like, what? You want to put like a child enemy or a baby in here? What are you, fucking stupid? Are you sick in the head? And apparently the people at EA were. And you know what? If anything, it pushes the horror more because you're like, shit. This thing is affecting everything and everyone, and nothing is safe. I forgot what I was supposed to do. Oh yeah, I think we go over here, right? Slug Baby from RE8 works. It works, but technically that's like an illusion, but I will give you that one. Granted, that was something you kind of have to like run away and you don't really like kill, but I will give you that one, friend.
Daniels isn't answering her wriggling. What's your status?
And if you're wondering where the kids come in Dead Space 2, you're fighting like 10-year-old kids. I think they're called the Pack, because it's a pack of kids that would gang up on you and start like grabbing you, and Isaac's like, fucking die, you stupid ass kids. Yeah, Dead Space was never afraid of using anything for enemy, which kind of shows how far we've gone from those days, because I remember when Dying Light 1 and Days Gone came out, there were articles about how the games were like sick and it would make you uneasy to play because they have children zombies in it. Like, there was a big controversy about that. They're like, oh my god, look at Days Gone. They have zombified kids? That's fucked up. And the developers had to come out and be like, they're not kids, they're like infected. Which, I mean, they're kids, but they were trying to use different wording for it. And I'm here looking like, yo, how did we go from like killing babies in Dead Space to being like, oh, we can't have zombified kids in video games? Am I saying I want to kill kids in video games? No, but and we're gonna have a zombie outbreak. Oh shit, Cloud behind me. And the infection happened in an area where, like, you know there were kids around. It's like, okay, either say that the kids they all died before the outbreak, show me something happening to the kids like Last of Us Part 1 actually does. Like, you read the notes and then you'll see a couple body bags that are smaller than adult size and you can infer what happened there. Or just have zombie kids. Why not? I'm alright with zombified babies and kids in video games. I mean, if it's realistic, as if we were getting an outbreak, then it will affect... Yeah, it would affect everyone, right? And a good way of a good example, I guess, of a game having like an infection in an area where there were kids, but they found a way to remove the kids. Resident Evil 4. A special edition of Resident Evil 4 actually gives you like a prelude comic that shows you what happened to the villagers, and it's actually the sketches you get when you beat RE4, when you see like the drawings of the villagers living their life normally, and then like Sadler comes and starts giving them the needles. It showcased that the kids either A, died from the Plaga treatment, or B, died of starvation because they had to fucking run away from their homes because like they saw their family's head just split open and tentacle shit, and it's like, whoa, what the fuck is that? Or yeah, no, those are the only two options. A, died of starvation because they ran away. B, they died from their parents. Sad. Very sad. I wonder if they're gonna show that in the remake. Not like the kids dying from their parents, but like the fact that there were kids in that village. It'd be a weird missed opportunity if they removed the kids from RE4 Remake completely. Considering Village showcased a similar ending to RE4 Remake. Or RE4, should I say. Fuck. Goddamn, too many games with the same names. But, yeah, I think we're now at the 3-hour mark. Fuck, 2 hours, 56 minutes. Let's go until we're at the 3-hour mark, just to keep it nice and clean. There's a save pretty close to us anyways. Oh, I saw that, I saw the thumbnail for that, glitch before, but I didn't fully watch it. So how do you get that glitch to happen where she, like, has the weird face? I will say Fortnite's been having a bunch of weird glitches in the past couple days, but they'll obviously get ironed out in a bit. All I can say is I wonder how many, like, kids went, like, Mommy, I want to play the Dead Space game because that's the guy from Fortnite. But yeah, when will I stream this game again? I'm not sure. I'm definitely gonna be playing other games and finish those up, and then we can come back to Dead Space and see what this alternate ending looks like, and as well as try and go for Platinum. I might try and replay it a bit before RE4 Remake comes out, but I do want to either A, start getting started on, or B, complete games that I kind of played and then just never really went back to, sadly. What's the time? Oh, we literally have less than 1 minute. Well, obviously I'm not going to be able to get the stream done in precisely 3 hours, but over 3 hours is pretty good. So let's go back to the save and get ready for the outro. So we're going to take a small break, and then we're going to be playing some Modern Warfare 2 campaign. We say playing, but it's more than likely just watching fucking long-ass cutscenes. Which is gonna be so sad, going from a game that has well, OG game has 0 cutscenes. This game, I guess, has some type of cutscenes where your character's like locked in place, talking to a character, but still better than just watching the movie, which is MW2. But we'll shit on it when we get to it. And it varies before. I'll definitely keep a watch out on my children, but if I feel like they're mature enough to be able to handle the things that might come up in certain games, then I wouldn't mind letting them play. Like, am I gonna be like to my kid, like, hey, stop playing Minecraft or Fortnite, play this shit? No, but if they're like, Daddy, I love watching you play, like, Dead Space, can I play it? I'm like, sure. Just play it on easy or normal. Remember that it's a video game, so these things can get you. Don't get nightmares, although I definitely wouldn't give this game to, like, a 7-year-old. There's just too much blood and gore on the regular human bodies that they can, like, definitely have nightmares for a long while. But a 13-year-old, the same age I was when I played this game, yeah, why not? It all varies with what they played first, right? Like, once my children finish RE4 OG, I think they can play anything after that. And plus, we're living in an age where kids grow up watching so many gory indie horror games that I don't think that shit like this will even, like, faze a kid. As fucked up as that is to say, because they're like, ooh, they'll be like, oh, look at the blood here. That reminds me of when, like, I saw a video of Evan Afton getting his skull crushed in by Freddy. I'm like, holy shit, what are you watching on your own time on YouTube? Like, honestly, the shit kids watch on YouTube is way more fucked up than anything you can kind of see in Dead Space. And I guess that goes to show how much either kids have toughened up from back in my day, or just how easy it is to access that type of content on YouTube. Like, I was growing up with friends and kids that were watching, like, the Jason Voorhees movies when they were 6, so... It all depends how mature the kid is when you'll know if they'll be ready for something like this. But, like... with my kids, I'm probably going to start them off with, like, games like Kirby, Klaw-Naw, Mario. The cutesy video games that I grew up playing. And then once they're like, okay, this shit's boring as fuck, can I play something that's a little bit more engaging? I'll be like, what would be a good T version of, like, horror games here? I can't even think of one right now. I'll make them play the sub-level of Uncharted 1 first. And if they can handle that, then they're allowed to play Resident Evil 4. And if you know about the sub-level in Uncharted 1, then you know. And if you don't know, I'll quickly explain. Uncharted 1 is a pretty, like average game. You know, you're like Nathan Drake, you're shooting, like, pirates and hoodlums and gangsters, people with guns, right? But when you get to the sub-base, you realize there were, like, some weird experimentation shit going on there with, like, Nazis, and then it turns into a survival horror game really fucking fast. Like, you're fighting, like, these zombie vampire creatures, and I was just like, what the fuck is this shit? We went from fighting, like, people with AKs to now, like, these things are coming out of the shadows and just going out for you. Like, that was actually a pretty creepy moment of Uncharted 1, not gonna lie. But yeah, if the kids can handle that scary section in an T-rated game, then they should be able to play this. Yeah, they need to play the... Yeah, it's actually funny, it's the other way around. The kiddie game's more emotional than the more realistic survival horror game. But yeah, I believe this is where we're gonna end it off now. So I'm going to take a short break, and when we return, I guess we enjoy Modern Warfare 2 Veteran. Final thoughts, 10 out of 10, would replay again, wait for a sale. I've been saying that all the time. If you're watching this in the future, I hope you got it when it was on sale. Hell, honestly, this shit's probably going to go on sale by the time RE4 Remake comes out, so you can possibly get 2 amazing games this year in one go. But I don't know, maybe this just shows how sometimes the OG, the games you grew up playing will always be the greatest games of all time, but I'm glad I still got spooked out. I still got the same amount of like exhilarating thrills that I got when I played the first game, and I was surprised how it was able to incorporate new stuff that would get an OG player like me, like, I guess scared, but it's more just keeping my nerves up. Like, I just never knew what was going to happen. And that's a sign of an amazing remake, when you don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, that could be said for RE2 Remake, but that's because it just fucking flipped the fucking police station on its back, and it's like, alright, figure this shit out. And it's like, well, this shit's all new to me now. And Last of Us, you can predict it if you played the OG because nothing fucking changed, so... To me, I want remakes like this. I want remakes that are similar to the original, but change subtle things enough that it's going to be a fresh experience when you play it. And apparently, funny enough, that's how RE4 Remake is trying to be. It's not reimagining the whole entire game. It actually might be more similar to Dead Space, which, funny enough, before Max said he didn't like. He actually wants the game to be completely different, but then again, he's one of the few people that likes well, not one of the few people, but he loves what they did with Final Fantasy VII Remake, how they completely just changed what that game was, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. It's just there was just as much fans that were also angered that it was different and it wasn't a full game. But anyways, we're gonna get a full game with RE4 Remake, and we'll see what extras they can add on to that. Maybe Ada Wong DLC, maybe Mercenaries DLC, maybe something. It's just weird that we haven't heard anything else that it's gonna come out with. Like, it doesn't have like a multiplayer mode or anything extra, so it kind of might just be like Dead Space, just single player, and once you're done, you just replay it or go play something else. They need to play Dead Space to get ready. Oh yeah, I already read that. Okay, so let me back out. Biggest criticisms with the game, you sometimes will get weird glitches. Sometimes you'll get weird hitboxes. The biggest problem that I still have with this game, and I know they're gonna, well, I hope they fucking fix it by the time I come back to this game later on in a couple months or whatever. The controls, when you make the preset Dead Space 1, you cannot change floors on the map. And I don't like that at all. Because the default setting, you use the pad to get the rig menu, and then you can press triangle to change the floor, right? But with Dead Space 1 controls, you press triangle for the rig menu, and if you press triangle again, it's not going to change the floors, it's just going to close the map. So that's so far the biggest gripe I have with this game. If you're going to use Dead Space 1 controls, which I only recommend for the people that played Dead Space 1, that's the biggest issue you're going to have, just flipping through the floors. But my workaround for that was I would just revert to default controls, check the floors where I needed to go, and then go back to Dead Space 1 controls. But if this is the first time you're playing this game, just stick with default. It's going to be way easier for you to use the new layout than trying the old one. The old one, funny enough, is a lot more like classic RE2 Remake controls, where you hold L1 to sprint. But yeah. Yeah, you can only do impossible mode on new game. Yes, he has, and apparently he said if people want him to play hard or above, that they need to pay him, which I'm like, bruh, just admit your shit at the game, and we can just move along. I do not want to pay you to see you play a game on hard mode when I can assume you're just gonna suck at it. Am I saying I'm the best like hard mode player of all time? No, but I'll stick with it. And if I'm gonna be honest, I'm gonna attribute 75 to maybe 80% of the deaths of my playthrough of this game were because of my dumbass fault. You guys see how much fucking ammo and health I have in my store, and I would just walk around with low health all the time. And if anyone wonders why, it's because when you're full health, you don't have the fear of like getting that like one hit on you and dying right away. You're like, oh, I'm full health. I can tank a couple hits. I don't care. So at least when you're low on health, you're always going to be cautious about what's around the corner. You don't want to die. And bonus, if you do die, you're going to see a cool ass animation with it, right? I don't think they added any new death animations, but then again, I didn't get killed by everything in the game. But if I were to say what still is my favorite death animation in this game, it has to be when the divider's head attaches to you, takes off your head, and then uses your own body as its new body. That's still one of the most creative deaths I've ever seen in my life. Fucking headless body just steals your body and is like, it's mine now. And I'm like, bro, that's disturbing. I love how you spelt it exactly like apparently how his what is it, the tractors make fun of him. My controllers. Yeah, no. But yeah, I only watch people that are good or have something interesting to say about the game. That person seems to like watch certain YouTube videos to be able to make their own points. Like, I guess this is the shitting on other streamers section part of the show now, but he was like trying to defend the visual changes they did to the game and shit. He's like, bro, look, they made Nicole older because like she obviously would be older if like she was trained in this universe and shit. I'm like, bro, they made her older because they wanted everyone to look like their fucking voice actors. Don't try to like connect this to in-universe lore shit. Oh, he doesn't. He doesn't. Yeah, he doesn't. But yeah, whatever. I will say, I believe Max is on chapter, let me see. When I saw him last night, I believe he was on chapter 6 or 7. So, he still has a couple, streams before he finishes the game, and, I wonder if he's gonna be playing the New Game Plus right away, but... Yeah, no, I'm really glad people that I see playing this online are enjoying it. Even the people that didn't like it that much say it's neither trash and it's neither the greatest remake of all time. It's just there. And you know what? That's not bad at all. If a game can just be as good as the OG without like shitting on it or being that much better than it, then at the end of the day, what can you say? We have two amazing Dead Space games that you can play whenever you want. I will, it might be harder to play the OG one now, because the PC version apparently sucks, and have fun playing this game on 30 FPS, but yeah. Hello there, Michael Correa! Yes, the game is over. The game is over. You're gonna have to be waiting a good while before. If anything, I feel like he's gonna combine a couple of the VODs to make like one full playthrough. But you can always go to his Twitch channel and watch his playthrough on his VODs there. They will always be there. But yeah, if you're waiting for it to be edited and on YouTube, you might have to wait a couple days. Everyone's busy. But hey, at least everyone else that uploads this playthrough on YouTube will actually have good quality, right? You know, I wish I could be streaming at like 4K 60. I didn't think of that. You're smart? No, you're smart. But yeah, that's what I do. Remember, Twitch app doesn't let you control the playback speed, but if you go on the Twitch app on the internet app, you actually can change the playback speed. That's only, I guess, if you care about watching a stream in like 1.2 times or whatnot. But yeah, it's what, 15 minutes past? Oh, it's 3 hours 15 minutes right now. I'm starting to get better with my estimates on the stream. But I guess this is where we ended, right? So let me just read out a couple of your amazing names before. Thank you very much for stopping by. Michael Correa, how you doing? Rear C, what's up? I hope you had an amazing vacation. AG, hello there, I see you. Sophie, Emily, WAHOO. Frix Blocks, I think you went to bed. Shadow Remy, thank you very much for stopping by. Carlos, or also known as Kalim Fista. Let me see. I know Jaybird's already gone to school. Sucks. Maybe hopefully we can play some Dragon Ball The Breakers later today. Desco. Xeon Grop, the troll. Okay. Like, imagine going to a random stream and just saying that type of shit. It's like, bro, like, what? Blavini! Hey there. Although I think, you said your name was something else. I just can't find the comment that actually said what your name was. Dark Matter Fox, thank you. Hey, it's that dog. Which, apparently the Game Informer, like, I want to read and, like, soak in every piece of Resident Evil 4 content as much as I can, but some things are kind of spoiling, the game for me, and I almost don't want to see anything more, just because I want to react to the game itself, right? Now, because of that Game Informer video, I know that we have, like, specific enemies, which I'm not going to touch upon right now, just because I don't want to ruin it for anyone else. If you guys bring it up, then I will talk about it. That's how it kind of goes. Honestly, I think that actually might be everyone. At least in the most recent comments. Daniel plays Uno. Hello. Alright, there we go. Imagine being in education and doing something with your life, right? No, please. All of you guys, go to school, get an amazing job, make big bucks, and then when you retire, you can just do whatever you want. That's the long con right there. But, alright, I guess we're gonna have the dog from RE4 also being in the background. So, I thank you all for stopping by for the finale of Dead Space 1. It really means a lot to me. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I hope I can actually get a better plasma cutter one day. This is cute, but this is the Dead Space 2 plasma cutter. I'm not gonna lie, and I guess this shows how much of a noob I am. I've actually never opened this up and put batteries in it until this playthrough. I think I bought this fucking collector's edition of Dead Space 2, like, back in 2016, so, like, yeah. So, my only wish I can get from this playthrough or purchase is that I hope EA sees that there is a market for survival horror games still. Funny enough, specifically single-player survival horror games, EA always saying that no one cares about first-person games, yet they remake this game. What? I mean, not single-player games, sorry. And yeah, they remade this game. Very, very strange. Also, I appreciate them for doing that. If we get a Dead Space 2 remake from this, I'll be more than happy. And after that, I'm okay. I'm satisfied. If they remake Dead Space 3, I mean, I would play it, I guess. But if they reboot Dead Space 3, ooh, that would be good. That would be good. Dead Space 3, the RE6 of the franchise. Although, unlike RE6, it actually killed the series. Wait, not gonna lie, my blind eyes didn't see the dog in the trap when you played RE4, but apparently when you save it, it helps you out. Yeah, it helps you out in the El Gigante fight. You actually can't damage that dog at all. And, like, you can shoot a infinite rocket launcher at that dog, and it's gonna open up the trap, and it's gonna go. But yeah, apparently we actually might see that dog later in the remake, but we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I guess that's really all I can say for this game. Amazing. My personal rating, 10 out of 10, but if I had to give criticisms and shit on it, then I guess it's more like an 8. which that's still not bad. And I would give the original game, I guess, a 9 for that first time experience. Or a 10. Well, no. Yeah, fuck it, it's a 10 for me personally. It doesn't matter. What are people leaving... What? Oh yeah, people were fucking pissed as shit that the dog was dead in the remake, but I believe I said it in one of my other streams before playing. I'm like, that's a fucking red herring. And people are like, what does that mean? I'm like, they're just showing you a dead dog to make you think that's what's gonna be in the remake, but later in the game you're probably gonna have to find a dog. You're gonna see a dog that you rescue, and then it's gonna help you out in the fight. It's only the weirdos that were like, oh my gosh, look, they're changing up the game so much. The dog is dead. I'm like, that dog is dead. Our dog is still alive. No, it's different. You know, okay, we'll see what happens when the remake comes out then. But alright. I thank you all very much for stopping by for the finale of Dead Space Remake. You have been watching I Am Destruction. But you're all destroyers, therefore, you are destruction. And when we team up together, we are destruction. I hope each and every one of you have an amazing day, night, week, weekend, month, and 2023 year, which, just reading all those games that are going to be coming out this year, holy shit, we're going to be definitely, we're definitely going to be busy, whether it's a bunch of new games or a bunch of games we got to catch up, like the one we're going to play right now. But I can't wait to return to the world of survival horror, I guess, when Resident Evil 4 Remake comes out. And I'm not saying that it's going to be the next horror game we play, but that is going to be the next new horror game we play. But before then, we are going to be playing Resident Evil 2 Remake, Resident Evil 4 OG, and maybe a bit of Dead Space Remake just one more time, just so we can see how similar the two are. The most I can hope for right now is Resident Evil 4 Remake is just as good as Dead Space Remake, because, oof, too good, too good. Dead Space Remake to me is what Resident Evil 2 Remake should have been, but that's a different topic. And I know all the RE2 Remake fans have already disliked the video and hated me. Anyways, until the next time, Destroyers, new viewers, and lurkers, hopefully not the baby lurkers, have a good one. WAHOO! Yeah, I don't even know why they had a fast forward option for 16 times, but well, we gotta give these people respect, but also I need to go to the Okay, that's the credits. Take care, have a good one, and see you next time. WAHOO!